You shot straight, but you shot late. Holla at me. This is the Rundown Podcast.
I'm gonna give you the rundown.
What did they say?
Second,
Tell me again.
the police officer told me we have to offload all the luggage
Okay.
and to search everything
Okay.
of your luggage. I'm so sorry to say that.
But isn't that what you planned on doing from the get-go? Why didn't you guys search it before it went on the plane?
They did just a random quick check, but now they want to open
Why?
it. And first of all, because you filmed him, and he was like,
Because I filmed him.
yeah, he was like, he doesn't believe that you don't have more with you than you say.
No, he asked me, do I have any more in those purses? And I said no. And I asked him, where are my bags? They took my bags and put it on the plane before I could know what bags are on the plane.
I see.
Yeah. So.
I'm so sorry for that.
Okay, of course.
Carrying drugs.
I'm not carrying drugs.
Okay, but it's not a question here. I think it's.
I'm not
smart to
carrying
go
drugs.
inside.
Number one, when I came here,
Yeah.
the
Okay,
bag.
you can go inside.
I'm not going in there. I need a lawyer present.
You will get a lawyer. It's
No, I
problem.
need a lawyer present now.
Okay, please.
Where am I going? I have no idea where
you
I'm
have
going.
to go to the police station.
What address is that?
It's 5 minutes away.
It's 5 minutes.
What's the address of the police precinct?
When you will catch your next show, we have to do it very fast, and we will help. But
You're talking about my show?
yes,
What about it?
yeah, we talk.
They will help to try to get you there.
They'll help to try to get me to my
Yes.
show.
So you
How?
can very quickly.
To do it as soon as possible. But we can.
What am I doing? What am I doing? I never
You are
gave
under
anyone my.
arrest.
I never. So I'm under arrest.
Yes.
But
Yes.
under arrest for what?
Stop filming now.
I'm under arrest for what? Do you
Stop
know what
filming
happened
now.
when I came
you
here?
have to go inside.
Huh? What you said?
Can you please stop filming? Just step in the car first.
No, I need a lawyer, because I don't know where I'm going.
You will get a lawyer at the office. You can contact the lawyer, but if you just step in the car, then it will go as fast as possible.
And who's going in this vehicle?
So please step.
He will go with you.
Co-op Live on Saturday 25th May has been postponed. Tickets will remain valid for the rescheduled performance, which will be announced ASAP. Despite Nicki's best efforts to explore every possible avenue to make tonight's show happen, the events of today have made it impossible. We are deeply disappointed in any inconvenience this may cause. More information.
Do you live here or did you fly here? You live here. I love you too. We're gonna get another date. I love you so freaking much. Let me zoom in on. I don't know if they can see my bed. Yeah, it's a bunch of them on the other side of like over here. And they don't know. And I don't know. Just tell them to calm down.
All right, guys, Nicki said, calm down. If you don't shut up, she's going inside.
No. No, I wanted to honestly tell you that I love you. And I love you.
Say man, hey man, it's OG Jucario. Now I'm back at you with another one. And I had to come spend a YouTube block on this topic about Nicki Minaj being arrested, detained out there in Amsterdam airport. And Nicki is one of the biggest female artists in the game right now. And, you know, she just recently went diamond with one of her songs, right? Surpassing platinum. And now, you know, this whole ordeal came up on the brink of her having to perform in Manchester, right? Doing her Pink Friday 2 tour. And the people were trying to say that she allegedly tried to export soft drugs across the international lines. Now, everybody knows that marijuana is legal there in Amsterdam. But when you do try to take it across, you know, international lines, that's where it becomes a crime. You know, at the end of the day, she felt like it was a setup, man. Because, you know, she never had a problem like this when she's traveling or whatever and doing shows across seas and, you know, in different countries. So what's really going on? Why was they trying to set up Nicki? Well, Nicki had a theory saying that she fired some people on her team for stealing. From 30 to 50K, they were overbooking these jet flights and pocketing the money. And so upon these people that worked for her, you know, pocketing all this money, she ended up firing these folks, and now you have this whole ordeal happening. And Nicki, you know, she feels like, hey, this is why this is happening, because these people got fired and now they mad. Now, it was said that they did a minor search on her luggage, her bags at first, when she first came into the airport, right? But I'm guessing while she was there, sitting and waiting to get on the jet, the police, you know, wanted to do a second full search of her bags. Why? Who knows? Maybe that's where the people she fired comes in at and tried to say that she was indeed trying to export drugs, you know, on the plane or whatnot. Now, Nicki was saying they've been trying to stop this tour from happening from the Jip Jump, right? This is one of the biggest venues there in the UK, the Co-op Arena, and she sold it out 2 nights in a row. Over 20,000 people can fit in this arena, right? And of course, people are mad because it's a successful show. That's what Nicki is saying. And Nicki is also alluding to the fact that, you know, that her security, you know, had told these people, hey, these are our pre-rolls. They're ours. You know, so she had to go to the precinct and make a statement, you know, about the security and, you know, the possessions that they had or whatnot. Now, Nicki said that those bags couldn't have possibly been hers that were already on the jet, because she said she had just pulled up. How did they put her bags on the jet that fast when she just pulled up to the airport? The fact that Nicki was recording everything, she said that made the officials mad. You know, they didn't like the fact that she was documenting everything and had everything recorded, and the pilot indeed wanted her to take her IG post down, right? I guess he didn't like the fact that she was recording him. Nicki also alluded to the fact that they always do this over and over and over again to her every time she's traveling in and out this country, right? So obviously she didn't have problems with these people before, but nothing to this extreme. Now, Nicki told us that, you know, they had to weigh these pre-rolls, right? I guess they were trying to see if it was over the amount that she was supposed to have legally, right? And the people who were supposed to weigh these pre-rolls weren't even up. Therefore, leading up to her being even later and, you know, not making her show on time, right? And she had recently fired a tour manager for also, you know, doing shady deals and, you know, stealing money or whatnot. She gave him the boot, and he could have possibly been behind this whole ordeal as well, right? Nicki also tweeted that she felt like all this was happening because they were trying to write negative stories about her, right? And she indeed, in fact, is the first rapper to sell out this Co-op Arena there in the UK 2 nights in a row. You know, and with this type of success comes hate, comes jealousy. And she even said, well, you know the rest. And now, you know, with Nicki, you know, being let go and she was fine for this whole ordeal, that shows you that they really didn't have nothing on her. And whoever set this up, indeed, in fact, wanted to make her miss this show where she couldn't perform for her fans. And she apologized to her fans, because a lot of fans were in the arena when the announcement was made that the show would be postponed, as I showed in the video. Nicki also tweeted that a lot of people were mad because this was a successful show and that they couldn't eat off her. The people who were overbooking the jets, you know, and pocketing the money, you know, all these people could have possibly been behind this whole ordeal that made Nicki, you know, miss her show, and also, you know, had her detained and, you know, had her going down and making statements on the security who had already said that the pre-rolls belonged to them. And with them having to weigh the pre-rolls, it really makes sense, because whatever the pre-rolls say on the package is what the weight is. So why have to weigh these items when the items clearly say on the package how much they weigh? They're already pre-rolled. It's clearly, weighed already. So all these things come, as a surprise that, she was done like this at the last minute right before her show. And it's unfortunate that her fans had to miss, this epic event. But Nicki did say she will make it up to her fans. She's going to add on more dates there in Manchester or whatnot. She didn't say exactly how many dates or whatever, but she said she will make it up to them. Now, Nicki said she felt like they was trying to sabotage her tour because at the end of the day, when they did release her, they waited for 20 minutes for, the jet to take off. It was a 50-minute flight. And the venue was willing to let her go over the time limit, right, to still perform. But by that time, it was already too late. And unfortunately, Nicki couldn't perform her show there in Manchester. But she said everybody who had a ticket, she was going to add on a bonus for these people. She was going to do something special for them to make it up to them. These pre-rolls had to be less than 5 grams and nothing became of it. I'm guessing there was a fine of some sort because they said she had to pay a fine for some reason. Maybe it was over the 5 gram limit and that's why she had to pay a fine. That's what I'm guessing. But at the end of the day, the fans are very understanding. She met a couple of those fans at the Manchester hotel where she stayed at, just to, let them know she was okay. She said she was going to be on her balcony, waving at them or whatnot and greeting the fans. And a lot of them showed up, as you seen in the video that I showed earlier. So y'all get in the comments section. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole ordeal. And until next time, this is OG Jucario TV. You're watching the Rundown Podcast. I appreciate everybody for spending with me. I appreciate all my subscribers for sliding with your boy every time. And say, hey man, keep hitting that like button, keep hitting that subscribe button, and look, turn on post notification so we can slide whenever I get the drop. You already know what it is, man. It's deeper than booty hell. And guess what? I'm gone.